Hello, this is Sidney, and I am playing Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth Investigations, and this is my very first video on YouTube.com, so I hope that it won't be awful, and I hope everybody has a good time watching this, because I am going to have a good time playing this. I really have wanted to play this game for a long time, and also the sequel that I will possibly be playing later. But just for now, I'm going to be playing this. I've played almost all of the other games in the Ace Attorney series, and I am excited to see what Miles Edgeworth has been up to all of this time. So before I get too long of an intro, I'm just going to start the game. Turnabout Visitor. Like I said, I've never played this game before, so this is going to be absolutely new to me. I do know about some of the characters. I do not, however, really know what's going on here. I've just seen, like, pictures. I am completely new to this. Let's go. March 14th, 1:16 a.m. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Get my mouse out of the way. Make sure the defendant is found guilty. What other choice do I have? Ooh, animation. That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. That may be true, but why? Why go this far? Moon is very bright. Sorry. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. But a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. Oh. No matter what the cost. Oh. You get a medal for being the best murderer. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. Well, that's something for an introduction. Oh, and now we have this lovely hallway. March 14th, 2:05 a.m. Prosecutors Building, 12th floor hallway. Oh, and here comes Edgeworth. Carrying a briefcase. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office. And keeping it clean. Well, you're gonna have a bit of a shock there, buddy. The door is unlocked. Detective Gumshoe? What's the smell? It's very familiar. Blood? I don't know why blood is familiar to you. I mean, I guess as a prosecutor, you'd have to go to a lot of crime scenes, but... Smelly blood? Oh. Yeah, that would be my reaction to seeing a dead body, too. What the? Dropped my briefcase. I mean, under the circumstances that I was holding a briefcase. What's the meaning of this? Yeah, me too, Edgeworth. Freeze. I'm just so fed up with all this. Oh, it's just a shadowy figure. Identify yourself. Silence. Shut up. Wow. For a shadowy figure holding a gun, that's very rude. You've got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Yeah, I mean, of all the places to commit murder, I mean, in the office of someone who could convict me of that murder doesn't seem to be the best choice. Oh. Hey, don't shoot the coat. The coat was just an innocent bystander. Is that a threat? Are you gonna shoot my coat now? The one I'm wearing? ... Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. It's very bold of you, Edgeworth. Also, I'm just gonna state this flat out. New drinking game. Take a shot every time Edgeworth says my office, because I have a feeling that would get you very drunk very fast. Oh! They're disappearing! They're a ghost! There was a ghost in your office! My name is Miles Edgeworth, and there was a ghost in my office. And I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrust into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. Isn't that what happens every day as prosecutor in this universe? There's orcas. Parrots. March 14th, 2:56 a.m., High Prosecutor's Offices. Room 1202. Now he's a High Prosecutor. I don't think that's very legal. ... I've finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. I'm just gonna stand here and point at the wall. Yes, sir! I'm gonna steal this coat and no one will ever be the wiser. ... Pacing back and forth. Wah! Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Are you okay, sir? Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. And it's also my office, and it's the middle of the night. And the moon was here a second ago, but now it's gone. When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. I can tell. This is Dick Gumshoe. He is a dick. I mean a detective with the local precinct. And the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, there was murder in my office. No, I'm perfectly fine. However... Ack! Look what they did to your office. Does your office count as my office? Does that count for the game? Because I think it might. It's totally trashed. I'll say. This text is slowing down. I think I might stop soon. The culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. Yeah, that's definitely the thing to focus on, instead of there's a dead body lying in the corner. What is that on the floor, an iPad? I think there's an iPad. Well, the books are off your shelf. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office. Or being dead in my office. Whoa! Sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. It's kind of something to get burned up over, you know? Mud in your office, blood in your office, mud and blood rhyme. A crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. Ho ho! That's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. I am like me. Are you implying that I'm not me? I don't think that's very polite of you to say. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. Sounds painful. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did murder occur in my office? That's what we've been thinking about. Oh, crime scene, my office. Is it really a coincidence that the murder took place in my office? Ooh, we have a logic tab. I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? I mean, technically, you probably could say it, but, I mean, it wouldn't be true. No, not really. Especially because of this. That's the key. I'm assuming it's the key to your office. The key to your office, yep. I just said that. The office key. For security reasons, this office's door had a lock built into it. Most offices do. For many reasons. What do you mean, sir? I think I missed a line of text there. If you think about it carefully, and use logic, which I am the only one in the whole world who can use, it should become clear to you. Logic? I've never heard of that. I am just somebody who doesn't know what logic is. Only Miles Edgeworth can use logic in this universe. By finding the connection between two pieces of information, and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. So how do you use it? First, I recall information through the logic button, and then connect them together. All of these words are capitalized. Now, to touch the logic button and recall the facts. Okay. I'm touching it. Is he doing this in the game as well? Is he just kind of touching midair and being like, yes, I now know all of the facts of this case? And everyone's like, wow, how do you use it? And he's like, logic. And everyone's like, I don't think that's how logic works, but okay. Okay, connect. 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 Very serious button pumping. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted, oh, this is getting really bad, with locks. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Okay, I'm just gonna try to see what he's saying here. So, he's connecting the information that there is a key to the door, and there is a murder in his office. Is he just saying, I'm going to use logic to tell you that the murderer got in here using the key to unlock the door? Because, I don't know about you, but that seems like a pretty obvious thing to... I mean, how else would the person get into the room? The window? Did the person come from the abnormally shiny moon through the window? That's something. That's great. I think I'm gonna end here because it's going over 15 minutes. I will see all of you, all like 2 of whoever's watching this, on the next episode, where hopefully we will find out that the murderer used the door like a normal person and not a flying person from the moon. Okay. Have a nice day, everybody. Like this video if you think that the person used the door, and subscribe if you think the person came in through the window. Dislike this video if you think the murderer was the coat the whole time. I will see you all next time.